Alright, so what we're going to talk about today is the Johnny Glock's trigger worth it? Let's get into it. So, I have another video. This Glock 19X, and we're not even going to go about it, but this is done by Frank Castle Customs, and this boy is beautiful. And my iPad is not even showing all the details, and it's getting darker, but this thing got some gnarling on here. It's textured. As you can see it right here, the texture is beautiful work, Frank. But we're talking about this trigger. Is it worth it? Now, I saw a lot of videos. I actually researched a lot before I even bought this trigger. This one is the aluminum. I did upgrade to aluminum. But is it worth it? Well, watching other YouTube videos, let me go to like me watching even on Timney triggers, even going to the range and stuff like that. I go to the range and people like the extra store, people like don't buy a Timney trigger. Everybody comes there, it fucks up, blah blah blah, and they're installing it apparently wrong. You go on YouTube videos and people are installing it right. They love it. Same thing about Johnny Glock's triggers. There are people install them and it's not working. Like you go onto Johnny Glock's website and looking at the YouTube videos or whatever, and when they install it, it's not working right. I actually had this Frank Castle Customs. He actually installed mine, and it's done right. Like if you looked at Johnny Glock's videos. So if you installed your trigger and it's not working right, you probably fucking did it wrong. Because I got it installed right. It's working like his videos. So, the take up on this, and this is a combat version. So, this is the trigger, and I'll just use my other finger. This is the only move. Basically, it seems like the only movement I got is just moving the safety. Then under that, it's just that little. There it is. That little slight movement. That slight movement. I'm at the wall. I'm at the freaking wall, and it's about to go bang. And it's about 4 pound, 4.5 pound. I never tested, but there it is, and you just have to put pressure on it, and bam, and I'm gonna let go. Look at that, look at that. That's fucking unbelievable. Is it worth it? Yes. I saw like I said, a lot of videos and people got all this slack in their trigger more. And like I say, you look at Johnny Glock's and you didn't do it right. You know, it's simple as that. It's not done right. So that's one thing I want to say is before you do reviews on stuff, if you're not a freaking expert, I'm not an expert on everything or this, but if you're not an expert on installing stuff and your stuff don't turn out the same, you just watch some YouTube videos how they install a trigger and you make a review on it and it's not the same, that's a bad review because you probably installed it wrong. So, dude, and Johnny Glock guys, I don't know him personally, but you know, I emailed him and this and that, and I talked directly to him like everybody else does. Good guy. You ask him a question, get straight to what he loves, what he does. A lot of people say he might be weird. I mean, you probably have to be weird to like what he likes and love it to death. He probably loves it more than his dog if you got one, and blah blah blah. But he loves what he do, and you don't have to talk to like other people. You talk directly to him. So for him to, you know, like give up his life for a damn trigger and striker and all this is, I give it up to the dude, you know. But great trigger. Now, like I said, it's aluminum one, and this is professionally installed. That's how this is supposed to be. Like, this is a correct review on a damn trigger by somebody. No, I installed it myself, and it has slack up. I didn't do it right. This is exactly what he. That's exactly what he advertises. So, like I said, I saw, a lot of YouTube videos on the Johnny Glock trigger. So, like I said, again, combat version. If you do reviews not done right, you trigger, you thought it was done right, you need to install it yourself, it might not be installed right. Get it done right. Redo your review, and love your trigger better. All right? Peace.